Burnout. Do you have burnout? My name is Cindy and welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to talk to you about teacher burnout. If you have teacher burnout, I have some remedies for you. But maybe you don't even know if you have teacher burnout. So I teach online and I teach for VIP Kid, GoGo Kid, and I also teach for OutSchool. I have some other things that I do, including working on this YouTube channel to try to get it up to 1,000 subscribers, which may take a while, but with your help, if you will subscribe and hit the bell, that will help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. So while I'm doing all of this, I realize that sometimes I just don't feel up to par. Like I started all of this because I really love it, but then I started having some symptoms of burnout. And I asked some of my teacher friends, what do they feel? What are the signs of teacher burnout? And they gave me a few answers. So some of these are my answers, some of these are from my teacher friends. So one of my friends said, you're having a burnout when your classes are all booked and you're just sitting there hoping for a student no-show. Yeah, we started this because we couldn't wait to see the kids, but then we realized after a while, you're like, no show, no show, no show. Yeah, then you say, I have burnout. You have teacher burnout when you actually stay in bed. Like when I first started teaching online, I got up 30 minutes before class, got everything ready, put on my makeup. And then when you start feeling burnt out, you realize that you're sleeping to the very last second. You have a time that you can get in front of that camera within 10 seconds. Then maybe you are facing a burnout. You might know that you have teacher burnout if your smile is forced, like you're going, hello, how are you? And you feel like it's not a real sincere smile, then you could be facing burnout. You could be a little burnt out when you are realizing that you're taking your props and using them as a shield for your yawns. Have you ever done that? That could be burnout. You might be facing burnout if your alarm goes off and you check your schedule and you're hoping that everybody canceled. Yeah, that might be burnout. You might be facing burnout if you just skip the makeup, I really don't care. Or you might be starting with burnout if you really don't care what you look like and you just jumping in front of the camera. So you might be facing burnout if you just throw your hair up and just give it a go. So you might be facing burnout if you realize that you really don't care what rewards you're giving today. You just find whatever you have and just go with it. So these are some symptoms of burnout. Now, I also have some solutions. If you have some other symptoms of burnouts that you would like to share, go ahead and type them below in the comments and let me know what your symptoms of burnout might be. And you can get creative too. I always like to laugh. I know it's just one of those things. Like we love the job, but sometimes we just get overdone and that's okay. We are human. So I do have some great solutions that I thought of, and maybe you have some solutions as well. Some of my solutions are, number one, to rest completely. Like if you have a row of classes and you have a lot to do that day, but after the classes, you just go back and you just take a little rest. I mean, you don't have to necessarily fall asleep, but just cancel everything and just rest and don't feel guilty about it. Treat yourself to a spa day. Just say, hey, maybe I'm going to keep up with my classes because I need the money. This is my job, but I'm going to take some time out of my day and I'm going to do a spa day. You could either go somewhere and have a spa day or just treat yourself at home. Do a hot oil treatment on your hair, do your nails or something, take a nice hot bath, just something that would just kind of help you to relax. Just take some time to zone out. Now, where I live right now, it's sunny, it's really nice out. If it's like that where you live, get a chair, go sit outside, soak in the vitamin D, and just take some time for yourself. Choose a craft or something to paint or a project that you've been wanting to do, and just get away from teaching for a little while and do something completely different. Another idea would be take a day off of classes. Just pick a day and say, I'm just going to do it. Now, when we teach for VIP Kid, we have to schedule 2 weeks in advance. So look at your schedule for 2 weeks and just say, hey, you know what? This is the day I'm going to take off. And I don't care what anybody says about it. You'll be okay. Everybody needs some time off. If you already take 1 day off, take 2 days off. Now, I know some people, they really need the money. They can't take the time off, and they really are, living paycheck to paycheck or whatever. So you can't take an entire day off. Maybe just whittle it down to 2 or 3 on a day instead of your normal 5, 6, or 7. Just take some time for you. Maybe you want to take a Friday night off or something like that. Just take a block of time that is not normal for you and take a little break. Another idea would be learn something new. Maybe go on YouTube, learn a new craft, learn a new skill, learn something new about something you already know how to do, increase your knowledge, something like that. All in all, you really should do your best to help yourself to not get to that state where you are so burnt out that you are tired and you're not giving your classes their full attention. Because in the end, it's going to come back to you if you are tired in the class, if you can't do your classes up to your normal 100%, you could get bad feedback back from the parent. So be careful about pushing yourself too hard. And maybe you could use one of these suggestions to just kind of enhance your life a little bit and help you to keep on going. And I'm here to tell you, personally, I have taken my Sundays off. So I do not teach classes on Sunday. Maybe every now and then I might, but for the most part, I try to take Sundays off. I also took my Thursdays and Fridays off. A few months ago, I was doing up to 180 classes in 1 month, and I could do it. But I was really tired, and there were other things in my life that I wanted to do. And, when it comes right down to it, you can weigh, what do you need this money for? How much money do I really need? And how do I want to live my week? Do I want to be completely tired all the time? Or do I want to trade that in for some sleep and some peace of mind? So those are my thoughts on teacher burnout. If you have any other thoughts, please go ahead and post in the comments below. And if you have any questions or you'd like to reach out to me and for any more suggestions, I would be more than happy to talk with you. And thank you for watching this video. I hope that you would like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I'll see you in the next one. Happy teaching!